Good morning, grade 4. So for your life skills for Monday, there's no written work. You only need to read through the following article and highlight the important points. Okay, so teacher is going to read through it with you. Bullyproof Your Child by Marty Swanepoel. My heart broke every morning when I watched my child sneak into the school gate because he feared the bullies, says Ina from Wilra Park, Pretoria. She uses a synonym on psychologist's recommendation. It will only make him more of a target if he is identified, she says. For several months now, her grade 7 son has been the victim of a group of bullies because of his luscious curly red hair and freckles. In Britain, this kind of behavior towards redheads is known as gingerism. According to one American study, he is probably one of 4 children in his school who are being bullied in one way or another. A study by Yale University found that bullying in schools as well as disciplinary problems are on the increase worldwide. But if your child is being bullied, he no longer needs to be a victim. He can conquer the situation and become an assertive individual, says East Rand educational psychologist Tanya Holz. A victim. If you do not pay attention to the bullying in a timely manner and do not teach him how to handle the problem, he will be a victim for the rest of his life, she warns. The problem of adults being bullied and manipulated at work or by friends or spouses can often be brought back to their childhood. Bullying in childhood can lead to low self-esteem, withdrawal, and aggressive behavior in the adult. If this is not addressed, it can in extreme cases lead to suicide. Ina and a child psychologist have decided that the son will not go to a different high school than the bullies next year. He has to learn to look the bullies in the eye and have enough self-confidence to put them in their place. I know it's in his best interest, she says. To talk. The relationship between you and your children and the atmosphere in the home must make it easy for him or her to talk about being bullied, says Tanya. She believes if you do things with your children and get to know their friends, you create opportunities to observe what is going on in their lives. Your children will also find it easier to open up to you about being bullied. Explain to your child what bullying is. It includes physical and verbal onslaughts. She refers, among other things, to victimization by way of text messages and on Facebook, and your child being forced to do things he does not want to do. Unfortunately, a lot of children do not talk about it, but observant parents will notice changes in behavior. This includes psychosomatic symptoms such as stomach aches and headaches to avoid going to school. Ina's son also had these kinds of symptoms. I talked to him after a teacher told me about the problem. Now that we have been in therapy for a while, he knows he has the right to speak up when others hurt him. Why a target? There is a reason why one child is the bully and the other is being bullied, says Tanya. Determine what is behind the bullying. Figure out what makes your child a target for a bully and teach him the skills to handle it. Children who have issues with social skills can unknowingly annoy and anger other children and become a target. If your child reacts to bullying aggressively, it will continue and worsen. He must learn to act assertively towards the bully. Ina was close to tears when she read the article. Simply read in the women's magazine Mary Claire's August 2010 issue. She also saw the Facebook page Kick a Ginger. I recognize all the stereotyping about redheads in my child's bullying problem. He gets called carrot top and red, and even though he is a good-looking kid, at one stage he believed he was ugly. She agrees that her family experiences gingerism just as badly as a black family experiences racism. Only about 2% of the world population are redheads, and they have been discriminated against since the 15th century, according to Wikipedia. But I really have empathy for parents of overweight, thin, and disabled children, and any other children who are bullied just because they are different. Handle the bully this way. When you realize that your child is being bullied, you feel like you can go after the bully yourself, says Ina. but Tanya warns that as a parent you must stay calm. Firstly, make an appointment with your child's teacher. If it continues, make an appointment with the head of department, and if that does not help, go see the principal. Make a follow-up appointment a week later to determine what the school is doing about the situation. Ask the principal about their bullying policy and how bullies are handled. If the school does not have such a policy, the principal and governing body must be encouraged to compile one. This policy must be signed by primary school learners' parents and by high school learners themselves when they enroll in the school. You can help stop the process by taking your child to a child psychologist to determine why he is an easy target. Here you can also learn to be more assertive. She advises against parents contacting the bully's parents directly. Few people want to hear their child is a bully. It will only make matters worse. Let the school handle it, but follow up, is her advice. If your child is being bullied via cell phone or email, block the bully's number or his access to your child's Facebook profile. Okay, so there's actually nothing that you really need to write down, or it's just an interesting article about bullies, okay, and how your parents can handle it if you are being bullied. So you know that you always have a right to speak up and tell your parents or your teachers if someone is bullying you, okay? And always remember, like teacher said, and also like they said in the article, don't get aggressive and try and fight back, okay? Otherwise the bullying will continue. Speak up. If you're too nervous to speak to teacher, you go and speak to your parents about anybody that's bullying you, okay? And then mommy will come and speak to teacher, and then we can sort everything out. Okay, love you, bye.